Hello and welcome to more playing StarMade. My last video I went over the symmetry tool because I need to use it a lot today because I did the #1 mistake. I didn't save my work. Anytime you're working on a large build, let me recommend save it to the catalog every once in a while because if something happens, it is still an alpha. Things do happen, crashes occur, and I lost my Dreadnought the first time. So I've been continuing to work on it, and using the build tool, we have it further than I had before, so I'm feeling pretty good. Save the turrets from those last videos. As you can see, I've sprinkled them on there. Pretty much still a lot of the same designs. I have a large docking bay where I'm going to have a couple fighters. It's actually probably a little larger than the last one. A slight upgrade to the design. It helps. Knowing what I was doing before, it certainly helped make this a little faster. We can have a look at the drive core here. So a lot of shields. So pretty much what I have in there is the way I set up the cores. In the previous builds is I have a 3-axis energy generator, and I just keep putting them in there smaller and smaller until all the space was more or less filled, so they're not touching, and then filled in the rest of the space with shield generators. A lot of engines to keep this big guy going, as we still haven't put a lot of the interiors, so the weight is definitely going to be increasing over time. All those main guns, those should be quite sufficient, but we do still have a main battery using pretty much the exact same technique I used on when I was discussing the Dreadnought weapons before. I've put some armor plating on here, but for the most part it's just a sandwich of, this time I am using lock-on missiles because I finally figured out how to use them, and the antimatter cannons. So those are 2 sets and they're offset, so they should provide a nice constant stream of fire. Underneath here, these are the turret enhancers, so I've tried to hide those in my ship as much as possible. Those allow these turrets to take the much larger size. I still have a couple, but I figure when I finish up the interiors, I'll be hiding all that. So those are the drive cores and the weapon systems. I got a bit of a conning tower. I haven't really fleshed that out yet. What I think I'd like to do is actually have something that you can go into, and it actually is a tower. But for the moment, it's housing a camera so that I can navigate. And I thought, as a little demonstration, I would take out our old ship. Well, it wasn't directly our old ship, but the old destroyer that I was using before. I spawned a new one, and we'll try using it as target practice. So I have a couple cameras, one out in the front and then one up on the conning tower. So I'm going to use this one for navigation. As you can see, she still is able to move a fair bit. Now, where did I put that one? Called her the Tempest because I was in a bit of a storm after losing all my work. But now that we have our Dreadnought working now, I think we're going to be in good shape. So let's I'll need to assign the weapons. So I'm going to assign 1 for the lasers and 2 for the missiles. And by pressing 2, that puts us in the lock-on mode, and we'll get a much better view here. So these are the lock-on rockets, and once they lock on, they fire. Well, that's all it took, was just one shot, huh? And here's our lasers. Just a couple shots and it just goes right through the shields. Oh, you served us well. And there's not much left anymore. So, I'm looking forward to giving this a trial run shortly. I figure I'd like to do a little bit more work on it. I think I can probably fit another turret over here and maybe a couple turrets underneath. Several turrets underneath, probably. Just coat the thing in turrets. Why not? So this is the current state of the Dreadnought build. As you can see, it lost some, but made some progress back as well. So, thanks for watching. So long for now.